the economy is not working. We can see that in the fact that the wealth is not being evenly distributed. Not only is the majority concentrated in the top 1%, the majority is going to white households. And education, financial capability, employment, and even home ownership do not eliminate these wealth gaps. Beyond distribution, well-being is about the type of communities and quality of life we desire. Our economic and business structures have a lot to do with the use and care of our natural resources, the time we have available with family, our parks, our roads, and more. Making our economic structures and businesses work to create well-being, including a more equitable distribution of income and wealth, requires a new economy. A new economy is focused on our overall well-being. It is centered around people and the environment in a democratic and participatory way, including policy development. It prioritizes local and regional businesses and systems and sustains local community capital focused on community wealth building. It also encourages local and broad-based ownership while focusing on equitable distribution of income and wealth and protecting the commons. To achieve this, it will take all of us, from anchor institutions to businesses, new worker cooperatives, in order to create a different and broader strategy for economic development. We believe there's two key areas we can focus on. The first is a cultural shift. We need to build a community wealth building approach, but that includes educating about what that means. What is a new economy? How do we collaborate? What are some of the business structures that we can look towards? What is the experience of other regions? This shift will take time, but is a key component of making change happen. The second is investing in local community capital. With our own money, from our own people, for our own businesses that share the values that we're trying to build. Creating a community investment fund will create a permanent local vehicle for local capital to local businesses, including employee-owned cooperatives. We will work with local investors to make sure that the fund is sustainable and creates a strategy that aligns with the well-being of the community. And as the fund grows, so will the ecosystem that it's building. By using a community investment fund to generate local business ownership, we can generate 2 to 4 times more economic benefits to the region. Not to mention that locally owned businesses currently generate half of the private economy in terms of output and jobs. And we must recognize that while home ownership has been traditionally the way to build wealth, that is out of reach for many in our region. Using business equity to build wealth is a great option. The community wealth building approach includes a focus on supporting different business structures, specifically employee-owned cooperatives. These cooperatives allow for more people to benefit from the wealth-building approach of the business. It also facilitates the sale of existing businesses from owners who are ready to retire to their employees, thus maintaining our social capital, local jobs, and developing wealth. As the Community Investment Fund encourages the development of employee-owned cooperatives, it will be important to develop business and technical assistance to support these employees, now owners, succeed. These two strategies, one, supporting the community's understanding and ownership of a community wealth building approach, and two, the development of a community investment fund as a vehicle for local capital to employee-owned cooperatives, are ways in which Community Ventures is building a compassionate and equitable local economy that contributes to our community's well-being. And through that well-being, we will achieve the highest possible quality of life for everybody in our communities. Join us as we take this journey to develop our future.